Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Bangalore, and in this episode we will look at my organic pesticide routine which has been long overdue. Now, the organic bit is open for debate because there is one ingredient which is not quintessentially organic. And long time ago I covered a very small portion of the neem oil pesticide which you can watch by clicking the link above. However, in this episode, I will be talking about the proportions I use and will give you some tips on the way. Now, the three ingredients you need will be the neem oil, which has the compound AZADIRACHTIN, which has been studied extensively and is an excellent pest repelling compound. Along with that, I will be adding some baking soda or cooking soda, and remember, cooking or baking powder is not supposed to be added because it has cornstarch in it and we don't want it to be applied on the plants. After that, we come to the not so organic part of this pesticide, the dishwash soap. If you're a purist, then you can use castile soap solution to make it completely organic. But I believe if something can go on my plate, then it can go on my plants as well. Now, this is just for the theatrics that I'm using these measuring cups. You can use teaspoon measurements if you want. Now, let's get into the measurement bit of the organic pesticide making. First, I will take around 25 milliliter of neem oil into this 500 milliliter container. Next, take approximately 10 milliliter of soap solution into this 500 milliliter container. Next, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of baking soda powder. Now mix all the ingredients and fill the 500 milliliter container with water and mix the solution thoroughly. Don't even think of using this directly on your plant. This solution is strong and your plant parts will surely burn. I generally like storing this concentrated solution in a jar like this for future use. Now take your spraying can, whatever the measurement it comes with. So I'm using a 5-liter spraying can here, and you know it comes with a piston that creates pressure and helps pump out the liquid. This nozzle is to release the pressure, but I would advise you against using this often because it can easily get damaged and cause leakage. This is the spray jet that releases the liquid, and I prefer this setting while using it on my plants since there is even distribution of the pesticide on the plant. And I prefer these spraying cans that have this long watering pipe because you can easily get under the leaves of the plants where most of your pests hang out, obviously at our expense. Now add around 250 milliliter of the solution into the holding can and add water up to the 4-liter level. You can add 400 milliliter of the solution and mix it with water up to the 5-liter level as per your discretion. But remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution by using a diluted mix than a very concentrated one that will burn the plant in no time. Remember not to add water above the maximum limit in this container because it can damage the watering can. Mix the solution thoroughly and push the piston up and down to build up the pressure inside, and then open the valve to release the pesticide. As a best practice, always do the one-leaf test where you spray this liquid on just a small portion of the plant and see if there are any adverse reactions like burning when you come back and check the next day. And then apply it on your other plants without fear. While spraying, drench the plant from top to bottom and even the soil where insects seek refuge sometimes. Apply this alternatively for 3 days a week for better results. Don't apply this during the afternoon hours because the sun can react with these compounds and burn your plant. After use, make sure you wash the spraying can completely because the oil can accumulate and mess up the pumping system. So this pesticide works wonders on many fungal and insect infestations like thrips, mealybugs, scale insects, aphids, spider mites, powdery mildew, fungal spots, and much more. Now let us look at each ingredient and learn some scientific facts about them and their role in pest control. Neem oil. So as you know, the compound here in focus is azadirachtin, which is known to kill pests like aphids, mealybugs, nematodes, etc. Contact with this compound will kill the insect and also obstruct its life cycle. This is no fad, this is scientifically proven. However, remember that caterpillars can die as well. This compound is relatively harmless on butterflies, ladybugs, and bigger pollinators, but I would advise you to spray this solution only during the evening hours between 5 to 6 when the day pollinators have left your garden. The best part of neem oil is that it is also a fungicide. Soap. Now, soap is primarily added to mix the oil with water because, as you all know, that oil and water do not mix. Soap has the ability to suck up all the fluid from the body of soft-bodied insects like mealybugs, aphids, etc., thereby killing it. And especially now, because of the pandemic, we know the power of soap that can kill a virus in seconds that even modern science is struggling to find a cure for. And last but not the least, a humble cooking item we use to fluff up our idlis, the baking soda, which contains sodium bicarbonate that is known for its antifungal, antibacterial properties and can be effective against fungal spots, powdery mildew, and can also kill some pests. And you can see here the gerbera leaf infested with mildew looked like this before application, and after application the infection has reduced considerably. So folks, this is the easiest, cheapest and safest pesticide you can use in your garden without causing much damage to you, your family, your plants and the environment at large. So with this, we've come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Bangalore, and I really hope you've enjoyed this particular program. If you find any mistakes in what was told here, please feel free to comment below and I will add corrections to the same in the description box. You can additionally follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given below. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, a very warm goodbye.